I'm so thrilled about because so many of us have aspired to own a gorgeous tennis bracelet. Diamonique makes that affordable, but you're getting the luxe look of diamonds because they are expertly cut, matching, and beautiful, set in your choice of precious metals, either that's sterling silver or 14 karat yellow gold layered over sterling silver. This was $87. Today it's a sale price of $69.98. 5 easy payments of $14 today. Laid back luxury. This is like an everyday classic tennis bracelet, but made a little bit more unique and special because these are actually oval Diamonique stones. It's J446246. $14 brings it home on Easy Pay. 3 different sizes. We have small, which is 6 3/4, average, which is 7 1/4, and then large, which is 8 inches. Erin, I put this on because I have been really wanting to bring home a Diamonique tennis bracelet, and I was like, well, I think I found the winner. Look how pretty that is.
I love that next to the watch. That's one of my favorite ways to wear a tennis bracelet too, because it just brings a little bit of femininity, a little bit of pretty sparkle next to, a timepiece is a little more of a functional piece of jewelry, right?
Right.
Yours is beautiful with that. I love the mother of pearl face. Look at how it ties into, as I look at it, I would assume diamonds.
Diamonds.
In the bracelet or in the watch.
Yeah.
But that's the whole thing. Look at how they match to the Diamonique stones. Nobody would know the difference.
You're exactly right. That's what I think is so special. This watch was given to me almost like 17 years ago by my husband while we were working on cruise ships. And Erin, my husband, every time I do this on air, he's like, I love when you do that, Chelsea, because I point out some diamond jewelry that he gave me, like my wedding ring. I put it next to Diamonique and I'm like, I can't tell the difference. And if I can't tell the difference and you can't tell the difference, wear Diamonique with confidence and joy. I love this stack, like you said. I just think it is so classic and easy to wear. But tell me about these oval shaped stones, because I think that's what kind of makes this so special. It's not what you normally see in a tennis bracelet.
Exactly. In our classics collection, and that's kind of like one of our core components in the Diamonique collection, we try to bring you silhouettes that we know you love, that will always remain relevant, but bring them to you with updated appeal. And in this case, by playing with the shape of the stone, it changes the way a tennis bracelet looks at first glance, and it makes it feel a little bit more custom. So those oval shaped stones, they actually work really great in a line style bracelet like this because they just stack up nicely, but they give you a lot of surface area to appreciate that pretty sparkle.
Absolutely. And what I think Diamonique does so beautifully well, it's so easy to wear. Talk to me about this clasp, because you also have that safety and security of knowing that your Diamonique bracelet is not going anywhere.
Right. So we put our bracelets together as if they were diamond bracelets. That first point of security, that's your hidden box clasp. So that will click into place. And there's a push button release when you're ready to take that off. Right. And then on the side, we'll give you triple security. So 2 more safety clasps are the figure 8 on the side. So that means you're clicking it into place and then you're securing both sides of it. So 3 points of security, meaning it's not going to accidentally fall off. It comes off when you're ready to take those 3 steps to take the bracelet off.
I love how it just flows. It's so fluid. I always say this about Diamonique tennis bracelets. It's like that waterfall. And you really look for something that moves like this, right, Erin?
Right. I mean, if your bracelet kind of has these, sometimes in, some of the more costume jewelry, if you will, stones will be set together like in groupings. So you may have like 4 stones that are in one solid bar, next to another 4, next to another 4. That doesn't give you that fluidity. Like our wrist is round. So you want something that easily wraps around all sides of your wrist, not something that goes straight and then like, you know what I mean? Like this and this. That doesn't look natural. It doesn't look fluid. It doesn't look high end. But each Diamonique stone is in its own little like setting. So its own little house or prong basket. So it has that fluidity in that movement because it is attached to the stone next to it and next to it, next to it. So there's a little bit more of that articulation.
I love that you explained it that way, and I love that our brains work the same way, because you were talking, and in my mind I was like, they all are in their little house, and then you said it, and I was like, wait a second. I feel like now our brains have become one. Look at the difference.
Very possible.
I love the way how the Diamonique kind of like changes personality depending on what precious metal it's set in. This is that 14-karat yellow gold that's layered over the sterling silver. I just think this is warm, almost regal. It's so elegant.
It's my grandma always used to say if there was a choice between the white or the yellow gold, she would always go for the yellow because it was rich looking.
Yes.
So in her mind, yellow gold equated rich looking.
Yeah.
And you know, if I said the word gold, you would probably picture the yellow version, right? So that just instantly has that appeal to it, I think. And you know, it may just be that you already have a tennis bracelet of one color, but you'd love to have a different color. And this one still kind of sets it apart from the other bracelets at this affordability factor, because this is like, even for Diamonique, this is a
great.
wow.
Well,
try something different.
I'm so glad you mentioned that, because that's the thing. The look and the feel of genuine diamonds made so affordable by Diamonique. Lifetime warranty, $69.98, 5 easy payments of just $14. $14 brings it home today. 3 different sizes. We have small, which is 6 3/4, average, which is 7 1/4, large, which is 8 inches. So we know that a lot of folks are interested in this. You have it in your cart, but I have to encourage you again, because I said this last night, Erin, my goal is to save you money and to make you feel good. I don't want to break your heart. And now things drop out of your cart in less than an hour. There's 700 have been ordered since its launch. It's been wildly popular. If you're looking at this and you're like, this is what I've always dreamed of owning, there's only 300 to go around. Don't delay in checking out your cart, or give us a call. Always the best way to place your order on QVC2 is to call us, 1-800-500-7590. This was $87. Now it's $69.98. 5 easy payments of just $14 today. That classic tennis bracelet. Look how delicate. So a lot of folks are loving, I always say it's like white, icy brilliance of that sterling silver with that rhodium plating as well.
It so beautifully meshes with the stone. It's a tonal look. So if you just want to have something really sleek looking, then go for that white choice in the precious metal. If you want to have a little bit more of a statement making piece, because each stone will individually stand out a little bit more, go for the yellow gold. And then you also have, I think, Chelsea, a lot of believability built into this, because it's not like a huge carat weight. We can do big, bold carat weights in Diamonique, but we know sometimes you really like those everyday wearable kind of pieces, and I do think this bracelet fits into that category.
Yes, I'm so happy you described it that way. Everyday wearability, so simple, so elegant. You know, a lot of times I like to think about like signature pieces where you're like, okay, this is something that I wear every day. For me, it's I always wear my watch. No matter what, if I'm like exercising, if I'm just like putting on a pair of sweatpants, I still have my watch on because I just want to know what time it is. But then I think it's so special to have those pieces that are so luxurious, that are gorgeous, that you can wear with confidence every single day.
And you know what? Maybe it's in your everyday life, and maybe it's in your once in a while kind of life. If you think about when you're traveling, do you really want to bring, if you are lucky enough to own a diamond tennis bracelet, do you want to travel with that and worry about, you know, having that on your wrist or packing it, or did you put it in the safe? It's so much easier to just do it the Diamonique way. You travel light and bright. Yes. It still looks like you brought your diamonds, but you don't have the weight of the world on your shoulders like, oh gosh, I got to be so careful with it.
Absolutely. And I always say, like, so many of us do have sentimental pieces that we absolutely love and cherish. Diamonique is meant to be loved and worn every day. So if you have summer travel plans, or if you just want to wear it with joy and confidence every single day, this is the way to bring home a gorgeous tennis bracelet at a super affordable price. $14, first of all. I don't want to like tell on myself too much. You spend more than $14 when you go through a drive-through. So I'm like, this to me, Erin's like, I know, Chelsea, I have 2 boys. Yes, when you like, when you're like, I'm spending more money getting like chicken nuggets sometimes, this to me is one of those like opportunities to bring home something that is exquisite, that's beautiful, that's ageless. So think about upcoming events. My mom's birthday is next Monday, and every show this week, I'm like, oh, my mom would love this. Bringing home something for your sister, for your mom, for your aunt, for your best friend, it's ageless. So whether this is for someone's maybe first gift of like a fine jewelry piece, or if you are a Diamonique collector, this is something really, really special.
It's one of those pieces that'll look great on everybody, because everybody will find a way to style it and make it their own. So if you really like, you know, simplicity and you're a little bit more minimalist, this is a perfect bracelet for you, because it's all you need. It's sleek, it's understated. But if you're someone who loves to just kind of pile on the bracelets, like that tells your story, you want a wrist full of them. This is a great way to add in like that little bit of like it's a sliver of sparkle. It's the it's going to break up all the bracelets on your wrist in the visually the way that you see them, and bring that brightness to maybe all of your favorite precious metal bracelets that you like to wear.
Oh, I really love that idea of like pairing this with a solid bangle, something that's like a little bit of a contrast, but like you said, you just have that like sliver of sparkle where you need it the most. Absolutely gorgeous. Everyone is loving the sterling silver choice, but there's only 200 to go around in that sterling silver choice. You also have that beautiful 14 karat yellow gold that's layered over that sterling silver, but this is much more limited. There are only 70 remaining in that yellow gold option. We have small, average, and large. This was $87. Today, you're bringing it home for $69.98. 5 easy payments of $14 today. It's J446246. I've got to remind you again, please check out your cart. If you have it sitting in the cart, don't delay. It won't be there forever. Check it out. Don't be disappointed. Save so much money on an exquisite, elegant, timeless piece of jewelry that you're going to love and wear for a lifetime. Call us now, 1-800-500-7590.